Yadong is a problem.
You gotta be, I mean, this
with
kid.
the co-main event spotlight.
Mixed martial arts, also known as MMA, is a sport that demands discipline, hard work, and sacrifice. But even the most dedicated fighters can face life-threatening situations in and outside the octagon. Keep watching this video until the end, and trust me, the story of arguably one of the greatest fighters of all time at the end of the list will leave you heartbroken. First up, we have the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
The bracelet matches a set. My brother name is $10. Stop all that back and forth over the net. My mama wish I would've went corporate. She wish I would've went exec. I still turn to a CEO, so the lifestyle she respect.
The undefeated Russian fighter is known for his incredible skills inside the octagon, but what happened before UFC 209 was terrifying. Khabib was set to fight Tony Ferguson for the interim UFC lightweight title, but he didn't show up for the weigh-ins. Instead, a UFC spokesperson had to break the news that Khabib had some unspecified health problems during his weight cut and was rushed to the hospital in the middle of the night. Can you imagine the panic we all felt at that moment? Well, it turns out the situation was even scarier than we thought. In an interview later on, Khabib himself revealed that he felt like he was on the brink of death during his weight cut. He said that the doctor had told him he couldn't fight because he had nearly died. I mean, come on, Khabib. In that time, you were one of the toughest guys in the game, but you nearly scared us all to death with that one. Now moving on to Randy Couture, a UFC legend who suffered a heart attack last month while training in a Los Angeles gym. Couture appeared on the Ariel Helwani MMA show on ESPN and said he was close to death. He said he walked to the hospital because he was dealing with chest pain that wouldn't subside. He was told he had a heart attack when he arrived in the emergency room. Couture added that doctors told him he would have died if he had arrived 30 or 40 minutes later. Randy must be one tough dude, because he survived a heart attack and walked himself to the hospital. Hats off to him, we're glad he's doing okay now. Before continuing with the most popular MMA fighter of all time, you could support our channel if you smash that subscribe button like you would smash someone in the ring. Talking about one of the most popular MMA fighters of all time, we can't forget an incident involving the notorious Conor McGregor. The Irish fighter is known for his trash talk and spectacular knockouts. But in 2021, McGregor faced a different kind of danger. While on a bike ride, he was hit by a car.
All good, mate, all good.
I'm totally
Don't worry about it.
Seriously.
Well, mate, that's nasty. That's fucking hot. We could have been dead there, mate. Look, that guy's got the cream in me, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry.
Thankfully, he was able to escape without any significant injuries. In an interview, Conor said, "Thank you, God, it wasn't my time. Having an awareness of the landing saved my life." Based on the videos, the man who hit him seems to have stopped the car and offered some aid. McGregor was seen in the car's front seat as his bike was being transported. Now that's a lucky escape. Wow! The following story that occurred to Lee Murray, the mastermind behind the largest cash robbery in British history, is absolutely insane. The man is a legend in his own right, but his life has been filled with dangerous situations. Besides the bank robbery, Murray has also been in multiple high-profile altercations. After UFC 38, it was reported that Murray was involved in a conflict that included Tito Ortiz. Murray claims to have knocked him out with just one punch. The Huntington Beach bad boy denies it, but who knows? Maybe Lee's fist is made of steel. And if that's not enough, in 2005, he was stabbed in another altercation, leaving him near death. But you know what they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And in Lee's case, it's true because he underwent surgery to repair his punctured lung and severed artery, and he needed to be resuscitated 4 times during the operation. Lee, you're a real daredevil, and we're glad you're still with us. Second last, a bizarre incident involving an alligator and a retired MMA fighter occurred in Missouri City. Mike Trin, a resident of Missouri City, was forced to confront an alligator on his front porch when it blocked his daughter's way to school. After several failed attempts to call someone for help, Trin decided to take matters into his own hands. Trin mounted the wild animal, pinned it with his knees, spun to its back, and grabbed its mouth. Trin's MMA skills were on full display as he managed to control the gator and eventually placed it in the bed of his pickup. Then, Trin drove to a nearby pond, backed up to the water's edge, and the gator swam away. Mike Trin said in an interview that his experience almost killed him in front of his daughter. And that story is one he will never forget. And we saved the best for last. Jordan Williams, A UFC fighter almost lost his car to a thief in Denver, Colorado. Yes, you heard that right. The thief tried to steal a car of a professional fighter. But hold on, it gets better. Williams was inside the gas station, just trying to grab some snacks and drinks, minding his own business, when he heard a commotion outside. That's when he saw a thief trying to take his car.
So I grabbed the door, it opens. A quick like brief relief hits me like, yes, now you're mine.
But Williams wasn't about to let his wheels go without a fight. He immediately sprang into action, and in an Instagram video that quickly went viral, you see him confronting the thief like a real-life superhero. Some people say that Williams put himself in danger, but come on, this is a fighter we're talking about here. If anyone can handle themselves in a scrap, it's him. And I bet that thief is regretting his life choices right about now. I mean, imagine trying to steal a car and then realizing that the owner is a trained fighter. That's like trying to rob a bank and discovering that Chuck Norris is the teller. So, kudos to Williams for protecting his ride and giving us a great story to talk about. So, these were some UFC fighters who almost lost their lives. But, you want to know some more? Check out how Israel Adesanya spends his millions. Trust me, you won't believe what he bought for his parents.